She wiping up and sanitizing.
Why do I
everything.
have to come to the hospital with my own personal wipes and sanitize my daughter's room?
Okay. So tell the people how you done cut up today, because you couldn't get a hold of me.
Listen, I don't have time for jokes. When I say I need to speak to you on the telephone, I need to speak to you on the telephone. I don't want to hear maybe she's asleep, maybe it is. Call back in 30 minutes. No, I'm not that mom.
Okay. She not their mom now. This is my lovely vegetarian breakfast. The tofu scramble. And the tofu scramble's pretty okay. Got some oatmeal. She gave me some sugar. Prefer some brown sugar, but I don't want to have to go back and forth. So I'm gonna get some ketchup and we'll eat up the tofu scramble on the bagel here. Hey guys, so it's night 4 here in the hospital. So today is the 30th. I have just got situated in my own room, but I do have a roommate. They just went for a walk, so I gotta make this a quick video because I don't want to be talking about the people. And they be around the corner. Hopefully they're not around the corner. But just a little update of what's going on. I think I spoke about the protein in the urine yesterday, so that kind of is a little, I wouldn't say alarming, but that's kind of gives them like the reason to believe that maybe something could be going on with my kidneys, which is very, very common with those who have lupus. You know, my faith and everything says that, you know, we're going to do the kidney biopsy and everything's going to come back just fine and normal. And I know that's going to be the case. But when it comes to something like that, I wouldn't want to catch lupus as far as if it's affecting my kidneys. I don't want to catch that later on before I could have went ahead and got to the bottom of it at this point when things are very, very like early in the stage. So that's just something that I don't want to regret. So I'm going to go ahead and do the biopsy, which is scheduled tomorrow at like 4. Right now, I'm like a little pissed because I didn't have a really, really great dinner on this vegetarian diet, but I'm not going to be allowed to eat after 12 a.m. So right now my nurse is going to double check and see if I'm able to go downstairs to their McDonald's or their cafeteria before the cafeteria closes. So fingers crossed I'll be able to find something and I can eat, because I'm not a very nice me when I'm hangry. So we are gonna hope for the best as far as that goes. Also, just an update with like the leg pain and stuff. I did speak to the neurologist late last night? No, actually it was this morning. We are thinking that I may have some kind of neuro issues as far as like nerve damage or anything like that with my history of the shingles. Again, this was my 3rd time getting the shingles. So with that history, it's very common for me to have some type of like nerve related issues. So they coming, my roommate coming, so I got to go. See y'all later. Okay, I had to rush off because I thought my roommates was coming back to the room, but I'm good. They're gonna keep walking. But y'all, my tech, he is fine. He is fine. He is black and he is tall. His name is Ed. But it looked like it's like he was giving me the googly eyes too. You know, I had to like kind of like spruce up a little bit. But he had a ring on his finger, but I don't know about that. I don't know. You know, I don't know about that. He married, I ain't married. I'm just playing. So yeah, I ain't finna mess with no married man. My mama raised me better than that, but he is fine. He look good. So I might got to search him on Facebook. His name Ed. He tall. Y'all, I don't know why short men love me, but he tall and He is fine. Yes, Lord, yes. So, yeah, I got to spruce up a little bit. I'm telling my mom to bring me some gel for my hair, some gel and a brush, and my contacts. And y'all don't make me bring my makeup box, but he is. So I'ma go. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to really video tomorrow. So we'll see. I got to go. I got to go, y'all. Hello. So a little recap of today, which is January 31st. On Thursday, I got my kidney biopsy done. I'm sorry. We thought that we were scheduled for a late evening appointment, like 4 or 5 o'clock. And so I had told my mom that, and so naturally she just was like, oh, well, I'll come a little later or whatever. So they came in this morning and they were like, oh, it's time for you to get the biopsy. So I'm like, oh gosh, like totally not mentally prepared for the biopsy. So what she did was give me some Ativan, I think what it is, like some kind of anxiety medicine. So I took that, and as soon as it was injected, I felt it. Yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh, like I'm really, really high. So honestly, the biopsy, I don't even know like what took place. Like I don't know. It wasn't like painful or hard or anything. I'm not sore or anything. So I don't know what to think. So we won't be getting like those results probably until tomorrow. We'll somewhat get some results, but like final testing and stuff like that takes a few days. So that is like pretty much the only thing that we're waiting on. And I know before we were kind of like, excuse me, I have been asleep like all day on these meds. But before we were kind of like going back and forth between what's going on as far as the pain in my legs. And so my neurologist, she said that it is due to some type of nerve damage. So there's no further testing done with that, because no matter what type of like nerve damage or nerve type situation you have, it's the same treatment. It's the gabapentin, which is a nerve medicine to help with the pain, and then I'm on my acyclovir until the shingles clear up, and I will be getting the vaccine for the shingles so that I never have to worry about anything like this again. Generally, I had been feeling much, 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 much better, but with lupus, this happens sometimes, and it's just crazy. It's like if it's not one thing, it's another. And so once I get through this, like this stuff with the nerve pain, I'm sure everything will be good. I'll be back to myself. I do have a roommate, and I think it was pretty cool that we actually both have lupus. So she's like dealing with her stuff, and I'm dealing with my stuff. And it was crazy. Last night we both were like in so much pain. It's like we were having a contest as far as who's like screaming out the most and who like is so in pain, you know what I mean? And I don't know, it was just like a nightmare last night. So it's good that I was able to get some rest and just kind of sleep for the rest of the afternoon. That was pretty good. So I'm thinking I should be out of here. I hope tomorrow. I don't know. I would be here an additional tonight to Saturday. I just want to be home, and I just want to rest. I want to shower, So we'll see. And I'll update you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Why you putting a video of me looking at my mess?
Say hi, Kayla.
Hi.
We are going for a walk. Excuse me, I look a mess. Just trying to get my legs to going. Okay, guys, I had to kind of like spruce up my hair a little bit. Thankfully my hair is like, it's not hard to maintain at all. You just put a little water on it. It's so thin. It's just like straight. It's just put a little water on it and keep on going. But I'm still here. Today is Friday, February 1st. And it's kind of promising for me to go home tomorrow. So just to update you on today, I did talk to the nephrologist, which is the doctor that is, specialist for the kidneys. And they had me leave like some urine samples and stuff like that overnight. And that looked fine. And then what she explained was that she was going to have the lab give her some preliminary results. So just to break that down, that means that the lab will like take a look at the biopsy, the muscle, and what they'll do is they'll compare it to what they have seen, with doing like other labs or other biopsies. So, they're just comparing like what my muscle looks like to like, oh, remember this time like this person had kidney disease, blah, 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 and it looked like this. So right now it's just like an opinion or a comparison of what the muscle type biopsy usually looks like. So that came back good. They feel like they're not gonna find anything. And I know in my heart they're not gonna find anything. Everything's gonna be fine. But, they have to continue with the results. So the final report and final results are not in. We're just going by the preliminary results from the lab. So that actually may not be in until like next week. So we'll get those. But they are thinking that I will be discharged tomorrow, which is Saturday. Thank the Lord. It's been an okay day. It's been a little bit of a frustrating day. Because I was just trying to like explain to my nurse that more than likely I would need a pain medicine that was just a little stronger than the oxycodone. And I'm no drug or anything like that. The thing is that like for the past few days they had me on a timed or like a scheduled regimen as far as taking the oxycodone like every 4 hours. But they also went up on my dosages of the gabapentin, which is medicine is a pain medicine that's used for nerve pain. So I was kind of under the impression that would kind of knock out the pain like altogether. And so I had denied taking like my medicines, the oxycodone this morning, because like it makes me sluggish. It makes me like sleep all day, and I'd be having like company and stuff. So I just didn't want to take it this morning because the pain doesn't bother me in the morning, it bothers me at night. Well, I kind of screwed up because of course tonight, probably around like 6ish, the pain came back. And so like the nurse was like trying to explain to me that they're not going to give me like morphine because that would mean I would have to stay an additional day. Like they don't allow you to be on like, I guess morphine's considered a narcotic, I don't know. But they have to like properly wean you off of like narcotics first before discharging you. So that would mean that if they gave it to me today or tonight, then I wouldn't be able to go home until I'm like weaned properly off of it. So I was just annoyed. So what we compromised on was like giving me the oxycodone every 4 hours. And if I need something in between that, then they're going to give me like a stronger dose of like Tylenol. So the lady, I guess she thought that I was like, being all like difficult, but I wasn't being difficult. It's just that sometimes you just really have to like put your foot down about stuff, because if during this entire process I've learned that like if I wouldn't have put my foot down as it relates to a lot of different things, I wouldn't even be here right now. I'd probably be already be sent home with no answers. So that's one thing I learned. You have to be stern and not necessarily rude. Never like be rude or difficult to somebody that's trying to help you, but sometimes you have to let people know like what exactly you need from them and just communicate that with them. So when she come back in, I ain't gonna say I'm apologizing. I ain't did nothing to her, but I'm just communicate with her and just let her know, ma'am, I wasn't trying to like be rude to you or get on to you, but I'm trying to communicate with you and get to the bottom of what this pain regimen is gonna be. Because at the end of the day, this is concerning me. If I'm in pain, you're gonna go on about your business, but I'm gonna be sitting here in pain. So you know what I'm saying. But other than that, it's been a pretty good day. I've been a little sluggish today. I've been dealing with chest pleurisy, like in my chest and in my ribs. And if you're not familiar with that, that's just something common that people with lupus have. And I don't know where it comes from, but it literally feels like an elephant is like stepping on your chest, or someone's like crushing you in your chest. So I dealt with that for a little bit. And when that happens, you have to like sit up. So the lady gave me like a little chair. You can see, yeah, if you can see like how she like set up the chair for me. And I sat up for like a good hour, and she reclined my feet and everything. So that helped. So in case you are dealing with lupus and you never knew that, just kind of sit up, recline your feet, kind of elevate your feet above your chest, above your heart, and that should help. Yeah. So they did access my port. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, they accessed my port because I got a little feisty with them as well. I told them they are absolutely not doing any more blood work for my arms because my veins are done, they're bruised, they hurt. So they haven't been in here. I guess I scared them. And the lady came in and did the med port. So I'm sorry, but I don't play around. When I mean what I say, I mean what I say. So I don't know what to tell them. Hopefully they got all the blood work they had in mind, because I done already told them they not gonna come get no more. So that's been my day. So I'm going to lay down, which is something that I had told myself that I was gonna do about 3 hours ago. So I'm gonna lay down and get some rest and get some sleep. And then hopefully the next time you guys see me, I will be discharged and I'll be able to go home. So see you guys later. Bye. So today is day 6 on Saturday, the 2nd, and I am home. So I was discharged today, probably around like noon. But I've just been home, like entertaining like some company and stuff. Like my aunt came over and spent some time with me and brought me some soup and stuff like that. So again, it was discharged, but there was a little drama, so it was like a little bit of an emotional day for me. Yesterday when I had talked to my doctors, they all had pretty much promised that I would be able to go home today. And so this morning, like I'm all like looking forward to, being discharged and get ready to go home. And the attending physician was like, I don't feel comfortable letting you go home until you're pain free. And I was just like, well, that doesn't make sense because I have nerve damage. So like, obviously I'm not gonna be pain free. I may not be pain free for the next 10 years, not hoping for that, but like, that doesn't make sense. And so she was like giving me a hard time, and it didn't look like good that I was gonna go home. So my roommate, who it's So interesting. She has lupus as well. Um, and she has like kidney trouble. So I don't know if they just put us on the same room because, maybe they thought that we would like talk or like communicate with each other. And she was like really nice. So we did like get to know each other. But she, have a history of like going back and forth to the hospital, which I've been hospitalized a good amount of times, but I've never had this problem of like where I felt like I was ready to go and they was giving me a hard time being discharged. So I don't know like the process of getting your way with that situation. Um, so she advised me to call the charge nurse, and so I'm on my video, Mom. Thanks. So she advised me to speak to my charge nurse and just like vent to my charge nurse and like let them know like what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And so my charge nurse came in and he was like totally on my side. He was like, if you feel confident that you can manage pain with the pain meds that we give you to go home and the nerve medicine, then I don't see a problem with you going home. And so like next thing I know, he did his little thing. And then my regular nurse came in. She was like, okay, they're discharging you. So, like, that's good. But I had got so mad that I was just, like, crying and I had called my parents. And I just had a whole mental breakdown. I was like, I feel like they like, bullying me to stay here. And just, I had done lost it. So, yeah. So, good thing I, like, got everything handled. And I'm home. So, um, I'll just have to like follow up with nephrology as far as like my kidney stuff, and they'll make an appointment for me to follow up with them. And neurology, I just have to continue to like take my meds, and I'll be seeing somebody in neurology as well, like as a follow up. So generally, I mean, I'm good. I'm not leaving Earth or anything like that. So I do appreciate like everyone's concerns and reaching out, this and that, and then hopefully um by me like taking you guys all on this journey that you can get just like a better understanding of what's going on. You can just see for yourself like what it's like for me and for other people that are constantly like in the hospital or like back and forth in the hospital, what it's like for us. So I hope this gives you a better perspective. Bye guys.